Alright you guys, another eyeshadow video coming at you. So I like to just start my eyeshadow process. I already have some eyeshadow primer and my brightening highlight on my eyelid, kind of for color correcting, but then I go over my lid with the Vanilla Dust setting powder, and this helps keep everything from creasing, and it really does. It stays all day, where normally for me it just wouldn't. So today I'm going to show you 3 colors. I'm going to show you Lullaby, Kin, and Gold Digger. So you've seen me use Lullaby lots before. So again, I'm doing what I usually do is I just start in the outer corner with my fluffy end of my eyeshadow brush, and then I sweep it into the crease, and then it just go back and forth. Just kind of windshield wiper until that kind of blends in. And then same thing on the other side. Keeping my eye open because of my hooded eye. And then I'm going to take the small end and just do, this is the really awkward part. I'm doing it on camera, so I'm just going to use my mirror here. It's hard to see in the camera. Again, this is Lullaby. It is a matte. It is like a sort of a mauve color, and I would say it's definitely, it's on my list of recommended staples to have in your eyeshadow palette because it's also very neutral. Now we're going to go into like a purple. This is called Kin, and it is a shimmer. So I don't want to get too much like ending up in my crease because it will just kind of go creasy everywhere. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to take the small end. Let's try that. And we'll see how this goes. I like to pull my eyelid kind of taut if you have like sort of wrinkly wrinkly eyelids. If you have mature skin, just depending on what eyes you have. If you have the ability to close your eye on your own, good for you. I don't. But I'm just doing an outer V. So I am a little bit in the crease, of course. And I will go a little bit there because I want to be able to see it because I have a hooded eye, right? I just don't want to, I'm not going to stick it all in the crease like I did with Lullaby because this is a shimmer. And like I said, it'll just end up, I mean, I've set it up pretty good with the eyeshadow base and setting powder that I think will be okay. But yeah, I just don't like to get too much shimmer in there, but I will go a little bit into the corner, kind of the outer corner. Don't be afraid to just kind of play. It's not like, oh, you gotta do like an outer V or a sideways V. Sorry, I don't have the words. And then now you messed up. That's what this end is for. You can just blend everything, it's fine. It's not scary. And then I'm just going to finish with Gold Digger. It's a really pretty gold shimmer. Just taking some on my finger here. I'm just trying to decide how far I'm going to take that in. And then I am going to use my brush again though to kind of blend everything. So this is a really fun way to introduce kind of like a fun shimmer that has that bit of a metallic feel, but the gold is super, super warm, and it's contrasted with the coolness of, oops, I just poked my eye, of the purple from Kin. And obviously my shirt is a cool tone. So normally my go-to would be to just do all the cool tones with the purple, but I have this list of eyeshadows I've been finding from other artists, and like, not list, a list of combinations of eyeshadows, and I've been really wanting to just try things that I don't just normally do. Some things on their videos I've already done, but it's just nice to kind of get those combinations written out and think like, what do I want to do? So that's what I'm doing here, and this just ends up being, now if you feel like you want to see a little bit more of the purple, I could go back in and maybe with my fluffy end this time and just kind of go back a little bit. The thing about eyeshadow is if you can create some layers, it really gives you a nice depth. So you can go back in there and just kind of play around. This isn't a perfectly polished video where I just have it all like a complete science. This is not a science, it's an art. So, and art should be fun. Unlike science. Anyway, that is that, and then I'm just gonna finish with some mascara. So I will put that on and be right back. Okay. That was the L'Oreal Burgundy mascara, and now I just want to tell you guys one thing, is that sometimes when you do these eyeshadows, you're gonna end up with a little bit on the lower side there. So what you're gonna do is you can just go back into like your brightening highlight and just kind of clean it up a bit. It just inevitably happens. Kind of like when you blink and just the powder, like I try to tap off my brush, but sometimes I forget, or sometimes some still gets in there. And then of course you can always take your perfector sponge to make sure now that you don't have like a pile of makeup going on. And then I'm just gonna go back to my, okay, I'm gonna go back to your setting powder. And I like to just add a little bit underneath the eye, because if I do mascara on my lower lash line, I find that this helps keep it from smudging, like if I rub my eye or something. Or if I cry, it'll probably still make a mess, but actually this does help a little bit. A lot of times, especially when I'm in a hurry, I will just like leave my lower lash line without the mascara, but anyway, sometimes I just want to feel like it's a little bit more done. You can always take a little bit of your vanilla dust too and just do a little bit extra over top. Like I just like a little bit of that extra staying power for myself, but you can do whatever you want. So let me know what you think. See, I can't do the cute eye close thing, but I like the gold. I think it's cute. That's why I did the gold earrings. So anyway, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please send me a message and I'm happy to help.